Good afternoon and welcome to Capture. I'm Isaac Fields. With all this talk about Ebola, we can't help but wonder, is it reasonable to be concerned for your health here at APU? Capture reporter Angel Alei brings us the answer.
The Ebola outbreak has impacted West Africa,
Why
Spain,
can't I say
and the United
Alei?
States. With almost 5,000 deaths and over 9,000 confirmed cases, medical officials are working to contain the spread of the disease.
I do not think that Ebola will reach California. If it does, I think that we've taken enough precautionary measures that we can effectively curb that or, keep it centralized to one area.
APU parents and students have shown concern regarding the safety of studying abroad in South Africa. Office manager in the Study Abroad office, Jacob Young, talks about this.
Where students are studying abroad in South Africa, the locals typically never leave the city that they're in. So the fact that the risk of that getting to them is very minimal. And so I said that shouldn't deter students from studying abroad.
This week, APU's Incident Command Team released a letter stating that the university is carefully assessing the situation and is in regular contact with authorities nationwide.
Safety is definitely our top concern for students while studying abroad. And so we wouldn't put students in any type of situation that would put them in danger. And so we are constantly monitoring the situation with the Department of State as well as local authorities in South Africa.
According to the CDC, Ebola is spread through direct contact with blood or bodily fluids of a person who is sick with Ebola. It is also spread through animals or objects that have been contaminated with the virus. Ebola is not spread through air, water, or food. Ebola symptoms are first sudden fever, headache, muscle pain, and sore throat. Wash your hands or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer regularly. If you develop a fever over 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or experience any other symptoms, limit your contact with others and visit your doctor or local health center.
Thanks for that, Angel. Now let's flip it over to Aubrey for what's new in APU sports.
Hello, APU sports fans. Homecoming weekend kicked off Thursday night with the men's and women's soccer teams taking on the Holy Names Hawks. The Lady Cougars started the night out defeating Holy Names 3-0. Goalie Zoe Bowman carried the team with 3 amazing saves. In the men's game, APU led 3-0 until the Hawks fought back with 3 straight goals. In the 82nd minute, APU forward Kieran Kelly scored the game-winning goal, resulting in a 4-3 Cougar victory. Both teams also defeated Notre Dame de Namur on Saturday, 2-1 on the men's side and 5-0 on the women's side. The Saturday night football game featured the 5-1 Cougars against the winless Dixie State Red Storm. In the first half, the teams went neck to neck until Dixie State missed an extra point going into halftime with a score of 21-20. In the second half, APU exploded offensively, scoring 28 unanswered points, resulting in a 49-27 win. Top performers of the night were Terrell Watson, who ran for 198 yards and scored 5 touchdowns. And on the defensive side, Stephen Fanua led the way with a career-high 19 tackles, including 2 tackles for loss. That concludes this sports report. I'm Aubrey Berry. Back to you.
Good work, Cougars, and thanks for that insightful report, Aubrey. Now, taking a look at national headlines. Wednesday morning, a gunman shot and killed soldier Nathan Cirillo at a war memorial in Ottawa. Police then engaged in an open gun battle inside the Parliament building where the suspected gunman was shot dead. Motive and intent are not yet confirmed, but there is suspicion of involvement with ISIS. U.S. officials are monitoring our Canadian allies and have increased security in Washington, D.C. Keep Canada in your thoughts and prayers as they respond to this unexpected tragedy. The powerful Atlantic tropical cyclone, Hurricane Gonzalo, has made landfall on the British overseas territory of Bermuda, intensifying into a Category 4 major hurricane. The developing storm system boasts maximum sustained wind speeds of up to 145 miles per hour. Gonzalo has damaged homes and businesses in both Antigua and Barbuda. Dozens of boats were destroyed on the island of St. Martin, causing 1 casualty thus far. Utilities such as power and water have been seriously affected. The hurricane battered the island, downing numerous trees and power poles and causing widespread roof damage. As of yesterday, the remnants of Gonzalo headed to the United Kingdom and Ireland, causing heavy rains and gale force winds up to 71 miles per hour in the northeast of England. 3 people in Britain died due to injuries caused by the storm. Lastly, switching gears, we quizzed your fellow APU students on some basic American trivia. Let's see how they did.
How many stripes are there on the American flag?
13. 50?
I'm just gonna go 10.
13.
27.
I'm gonna say there's 9. Okay, cool. Red stripes. I don't know.
When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I don't remember that. Pass.
December 1776.
1786.
Okay.
1829.
1723.
1776.
Who is on the $5 bill?
Abraham Lincoln. Really? Yeah. Yes, okay.
A man who's dead now. Oh gosh. Why do we never think about this? I think it's Abraham Lincoln.
Thomas Jefferson. That's 100.
I mean, they don't teach us those things. They taught us that Columbus was a good man and that he didn't conquer and murder thousands of people.
Well, there you have it. Be sure to tune in next time when we'll be taking a closer look at reasons behind chopper requirements and some awesome student discounts you might be missing out on. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Isaac Fields, reporting for Capture.